Welcome to Brave Animal Stories. Today, we journey deep into the heart of Southeast Asia to a landscape sculpted by time and water, the limestone karsts of Cambodia. These towering ancient sentinels of stone guard secrets that defy the modern world, existing as isolated islands of biodiversity in a sea of human development. For millennia, these remote caves and sheer cliffs have been silent refuges, offering protection and unique challenges to the life that clings precariously to their surfaces. This is a story not just of discovery, but of survival, where the most delicate lives thrive in the harshest cathedrals nature has ever built. The geology of the karst creates an archipelago of habitats, separating life forms into miniature, isolated gene pools. These fractured ecosystems mean that evolution often runs wild, favoring specialized traits perfectly suited for a single, unique cave or cliff face. The rock itself becomes the architect of life, dictating moisture levels, temperature, and access to prey. To survive here, one must master the vertical world, becoming one with the porous, unforgiving stone. Adaptation is not an option, but an absolute decree. In this world of deep shadows and cool stone, the nocturnal architects of survival are the geckos. These reptiles are defined by their incredible stillness and explosive speed, their lives governed by the cycles of humidity and darkness. During the blistering Cambodian day, they retreat into crevices where the mineral humidity preserves their delicate skin, patiently awaiting the cooling cloak of night. When dusk falls, they emerge, silent hunters patrolling the vertical plane for unwary insects. Their entire existence is a testament to patience and the perfected instinct of the hunt.
Device fireplace.
For years, these remote areas were considered too difficult, too dangerous, or too hidden to explore systematically. But the quest for knowledge, driven by the dedication of field biologists, pushes into these forgotten corners of the map. These scientists are the modern-day explorers, seeking evidence of life that has evolved in isolation since time immemorial. Their mission is a race against time, knowing that the secrets they seek might be permanently erased by the rapidly changing landscape outside the karsts. Every rock overturned, every cave entered, offers a chance to glimpse pure, undiscovered evolution. The darkness yields its first secret, the Kamping Poi Bent-toed Gecko. This species, named for the specific area of its discovery, is a masterpiece of camouflage and movement. Unlike the familiar house geckos, this animal possesses a distinctive stripe pattern running down its back, designed to break up its outline against the complex textures of weathered limestone. Its long, slender limbs and uniquely angled toes allow it to grip surfaces that would defeat almost any other creature. It moves with a calculated stillness, a living shadow flickering across the cave walls, truly a creature built for the vertical domain. The secret to the bent-toed gecko's success lies in its biomechanics. The toes are not merely pads, they are complex structures that allow for an acute, controlled angle of attack against the surface. This anatomical marvel enables them to find purchase on smooth, vertical faces that would be impossible for less adapted species. They do not rely solely on the microscopic fibers of van der Waals forces like other geckos, but on a blend of precision grip and physical leverage. It is a design perfected over millions of years, transforming rough, jagged stone into a viable home. Life inside the cave system is defined by scarcity. The Kamping Poi Gecko must rely on the limited invertebrate life that sustains itself on bat guano or drifts in from the outer jungle. Their hunting strategy is one of relentless patience, waiting for the momentary distraction of a passing fly or beetle. This specialized diet ensures that their population remains small and precisely tuned to the carrying capacity of their finite world. Every meal is a victory in a continuous war against starvation, a profound illustration of the ecosystem's delicate balance.
In a different corner of the Battambang Karst, perhaps slightly higher or deeper within a different fissure, researchers found a truly unique specialist, the Battambang Leaf-toed Gecko. This species possesses a completely different evolutionary path, characterized by its remarkably broad, leaf-like toe pads. Where the bent-toed gecko relied on leverage, the leaf-toed master relies entirely on adhesion, spreading its weight and utilizing every microscopic fiber. It is a perfect climber, a shadow merging seamlessly with the rock, capable of hanging effortlessly from the slickest mineral surfaces. These feet are a biological marvel, a sticky, living glove tailored for the smoothness of crystalline stone.
The adhesion of the leaf-toed gecko is based on millions of tiny hair-like structures called lamellae, which create the incredible van der Waals force. These structures are not sticky in the traditional sense. They operate on a principle of quantum physics, interacting with the molecules of the surface they touch. This allows the gecko to climb glass, polished stone, or the smooth, calcified surfaces within the deeper caves without expending great effort. It is a biological superpower, enabling them to explore niches completely inaccessible to ground-dwelling predators. This perfection of instinct allows it to defy gravity itself. The leaf-toed gecko often inhabits the highest, most exposed vertical surfaces, surviving where few others dare to venture. It lives literally on the edge of its world, catching small flying insects that navigate the upper drafts and cave entrances. For this species, danger comes not from ground predators, but from the sudden, powerful monsoon rains that can peel it from its precarious perch. Its life is a constant tightrope walk, balanced between the reward of elevated safety and the ever-present threat of atmospheric turbulence. It is a quiet hero of the high rock, mastering environments where one mistake means certain doom. Finally, the deepest secret of the karsts was revealed in the discovery of the Hemiphilodactylus khpoh, a name that echoes the hidden nature of its existence. This slender, cryptic species is part of a genus notorious for its elusive behavior and tiny body size. The Khpoh gecko is a ghost, rarely seen, living in the deepest, narrowest fissures where sunlight never penetrates and only filtered air moves. Its existence challenges the very limits of how little space a reptile needs to survive and establish a stable population.
The body structure of the Khpoh gecko suggests a life lived under extreme spatial compression. Its head is flatter, its body streamlined, and its movements are less about climbing the open wall and more about navigating complex subterranean labyrinths. It is perfectly designed to squeeze through impossible gaps, exploiting micro crevices that shield it from all but the smallest, most specialized predators. This adaptation is essential, as the deeper parts of the karst lack the lush vegetation and easy cover of the exterior walls. Survival here is a game of hiding, not hunting.
The reproductive cycles of these specialized cave dwellers are intimately tied to the precise conditions of their environment. They lay only a few eggs, placing them carefully in protected, humid crevices where temperature stability is guaranteed. For the Khpoh gecko, every hatchling is a precious gift to the isolated gene pool, carrying the unique adaptations necessary for survival in its restricted domain. The stakes are immense. If a localized catastrophe occurs, there is no migration path, no reserve population to replenish the lost numbers. They are truly the most vulnerable treasures of biodiversity. While isolation drives incredible specialization and evolutionary refinement, it also breeds profound fragility. These 3 new gecko species are endemic, meaning they exist nowhere else on Earth but in these specific limestone hills. Their survival is entirely contingent upon the structural integrity of their habitat. If the local microclimate is altered, or if the cave structure is disturbed, the entire species can vanish within a generation. Their existence is a powerful, silent warning about the cost of habitat loss in areas of unique geology. The greatest threat to these ancient geological sanctuaries comes from human extraction, driven by the demand for limestone and cement. Quarrying activities do not merely disturb the environment, they violently erase it, reducing millennia of natural history and specialized life into dust and rubble. When a mountain is blasted, the unique microfissures that house these geckos are instantly destroyed, along with the entire food chain that supports them. The noise of industry is the death knell for the silent evolutionary marvels concealed within the stone. The discovery of these 3 species, the striped Kamping Poi, the adhesive Battambang Leaf-toed, and the secretive Hemiphilodactylus Khpoh, immediately triggers a critical conservation mandate. Scientists must work urgently to map their exact distributions, understand their population genetics, and lobby for protected status for their highly restricted homes. Every minute counts when an entire species is contained within the blast zone of potential industrial development. It is a desperate race to catalog life before it is irrevocably lost to history. These small geckos are more than just reptiles. They are living testaments to the power of evolution working in perfect isolation. They provide a vital window into deep geological time, offering clues about how life survives and diversifies across fractured landscapes. Losing them would be losing volumes of biological knowledge, erasing entire chapters of Earth's natural history that can never be rewritten. They serve as a powerful reminder that the greatest treasures of our planet often reside in the smallest, most overlooked corners.
Their silent bravery in the face of environmental challenge deserves our protection. The discovery of these geckos reinforces a painful truth. We know so little about the world we share, and the process of discovery is often tragically intertwined with the urgency of loss. We must learn to value these places, not for the minerals they contain, but for the life they sustain. The limestone hills of Battambang are not inert rock. They are the cradle of unique biological legacies, demanding respect and preservation. It is our moral obligation to ensure that the secrets these mountains have guarded for ages are passed on to the generations who follow us, not buried under concrete. The Kamping Poi Bent-toed Gecko is a creature of rhythmic contrast, its pattern serving as both communication and concealment. These stripes are not accidental. They are calibrated to match the irregular shading created by the growth of mineral deposits and faint algae on the cave walls. When stationary, the gecko dissolves into the background, becoming an optical illusion that frustrates the eyesight of potential predators like snakes or specialized spiders. Conversely, the Battambang Leaf-toed Gecko often exhibits muted, uniform coloration, a soft gray or brown, perfectly suited for the smoother, sheer surfaces it frequents. Its defense is not necessarily based on blending patterns, but on minimizing its profile and relying on its perfect adhesion. When threatened, it can press its body so flat against the rock that it becomes a nearly two-dimensional shadow. This behavior is a critical survival tool, rendering it practically invisible against the vast backdrop of the stone facade. For all three species, water is life. Yet surface water is often scarce on the exposed limestone. They rely on the constant high humidity trapped within the cave systems and the dew that condenses during the cool hours of the night. These geckos must efficiently absorb moisture through their skin or lick tiny droplets that form on the porous stone. Their metabolism is finely tuned to conserve every drop, making them incredibly resilient to the desiccating effects of the dry season. The entire micro-ecosystem revolves around the mineral-rich flow and capture of subterranean moisture. Despite their small size and cryptic nature, these geckos are fiercely territorial. Each individual requires a specific hunting patch and a secure crevice for daytime retreat. Territory disputes are resolved not through dramatic conflict, but through ritualized displays, tail wags, body arching, and specialized vocalizations. These silent battles ensure that resources are distributed efficiently, preventing overexploitation of their fragile food source. The constant stress of maintaining this domain is an intrinsic part of their daily survival calculus. In the low-light world of the karst, visual hunting is complemented by an exquisite sensitivity to vibration. The gecko's delicate feet and internal structures are finely tuned to detect the minute tremors caused by an insect's movement or the subtle shift of air pressure. This seismic sense allows them to pinpoint prey locations in total darkness or anticipate the approach of a predator long before it is visible. It is a primal radar system, transforming the silent stone into a map of movement and opportunity. Beyond industrial threats, these isolated species are deeply vulnerable to the macro forces of climate change. The narrow temperature and humidity windows required for their eggs to hatch are easily disrupted by extreme weather events. If the jungle surrounding the karsts dries out too rapidly, the internal cave humidity drops, threatening dehydration. These geckos, adapted to stability over millions of years, face a future defined by unpredictable chaos, a threat far greater than any natural predator.
Ready to rust if he moans.
The Hemiphilodactylus Khpoh, being the smallest and most specialized, may hold even deeper secrets regarding cave adaptation. Its morphology suggests a life of extreme troglodytism, relying on nutrients washed deep into the fissures. Studying its genetics could reveal ancient evolutionary splits, showing how life diverged from surface-dwelling ancestors. Its inconspicuous existence proves that biodiversity is often hidden, requiring patience and deep respect to unveil. We are only beginning to understand the complexity of its hidden world.
Even these tiny geckos play vital roles in their karst ecosystems. They are mid-level predators, controlling insect populations that could otherwise explode within the confined cave systems. Their bodies, upon death, recycle essential nutrients back into the impoverished limestone environment. They are integral gears in this ancient natural clockwork, and their sudden removal would trigger unpredictable cascading effects throughout the fragile web of cave life. True conservation means protecting not just the individual, but the essential role it plays.
The hours spent by scientists in these remote, humid, and often uncomfortable environments are a testament to the passion for discovery. They endure long nights, challenging terrain, and the risk of injury, all for the chance to document life before it vanishes. These discoveries are not accidental. They are the result of rigorous, painstaking fieldwork and a commitment to understanding the Earth's hidden narratives. The very naming of these species is an act of preservation, giving them an identity that can mobilize global awareness and protection. The announcement of these 3 new geckos is not simply a scientific footnote. It is a global dispatch. It reminds us that vast, unknown biodiversity still exists, often hiding in plain sight in geologically unique areas. It demands that humanity pause its endless consumption and acknowledge the profound value of life itself, irrespective of its immediate utility to us. The fate of the Kamping Poi, the Battambang Leaf-toed, and the Khpoh geckos rests now in the hands of conservation policy and the collective human conscience. What future awaits these masters of stone? It is a battle fought inch by inch, crevice by crevice. Organizations and local communities must work together to create buffer zones, enforce anti-quarrying laws, and implement sustainable ecotourism that values the living mountain over the crushed rock. The long-term survival of these geckos depends on recognizing the karst as an irreplaceable natural monument, a treasure chest of unique evolution that once opened must never be allowed to be looted. The Kamping Poi Bent-toed Gecko will continue its tireless hunt, relying on the angled precision of its footpads. It is a symbol of rugged individuality, a species that found its perfect niche where others faltered. Its continued presence will be a barometer of the local environment's health, its survival a small, quiet victory for resilience in the face of immense pressure. Let us hope its stripes remain a familiar pattern on the stones of Battambang.
The Battambang Leaf-toed Gecko will forever remain the master of gravity, clinging to the high walls like a living, breathing part of the stone. Its delicate adherence is a lesson in strength found in subtlety, a reminder that the most powerful forces are often unseen. We owe it to this biological marvel to ensure the smooth surfaces it calls home are never shattered. Its quiet persistence deserves to continue across the face of time.
And the hemiphilodactylus Khpoh, the slender ghost, will continue its hidden existence in the narrowest seams of its ancestral home. Its very invisibility is its best defense, but also its greatest vulnerability to those who do not know to look for it. We must ensure that the sanctity of its deep rock sanctuary is maintained, preserving the silent, slow-motion evolution that gave it life. May its secrets remain undisturbed, a quiet promise of biodiversity still left to be found.
The date of their discovery, August 13th, 2025, marks not an end, but a beginning, the start of our collective responsibility. The knowledge that these creatures exist imposes upon us the duty to protect them. Every scientific paper published, every photograph shared, is a plea for preservation against the crushing forces of indifference and development. We have seen the face of incredible adaptation. Now we must provide the shield of protection.
The towering karsts of Cambodia remind us that nature's greatest ingenuity is often concealed. The story of these three geckos is a narrative about the endless capacity of life to thrive under the most extreme pressure, but also about its instantaneous vulnerability when that pressure becomes catastrophic. They teach us that the most valuable resource on Earth is not what we can extract, but what we must fiercely protect, the irreplaceable miracle of evolved life.
The limestone cliffs of Battambang province remain a fortress of life, an unseen kingdom clinging to the vertical world. May the Kamping Poi, the Battambang Leaf-toed, and the hemiphilodactylus Khpoh continue their quiet, ancient dance within the rock fissures that are their only home. Their survival is a measure of our wisdom, and their story a vital chapter in the brave, unending saga of the animal kingdom. We leave them now under the watchful gaze of the silent stone, their secret identities finally known, and hopefully forever protected. Thank you for joining us on Brave Animal Stories.
Thank you for watching Brave Animal Stories. If you were moved by this journey, please like this video, share it with friends, and subscribe to our channel to support more brave stories from the wild.